morning. Okay. Are we live yet? I think so. Okay. Good morning and Happy New Year. So today is January 3rd and I will talking today about my December, all the things what happening in my crafting life in December. Okay, let's change a little bit camera. So December, I didn't do much, I think. So I don't know if I will be talking today long or short. We'll see how it's going. So I'm wearing today my flame shawl. It's a shawl with pockets. See, big pockets here. So usually this sample is in a yarn shop. And in December we were doing Christmas picture with my family, and I grabbed this sample. Now I'm wearing almost all the time this at home, or if we go into some events, like we went to a hockey game and our team is like white and red. I was wearing this shawl and it was very nice and cozy sitting near the ice rink. And also if my kid needs extra warm hug, so I can give him a little bit of my shawl and my warm. So, and also we were, I said already, we were doing Christmas picture. I was wearing this shawl and we were celebrating Christmas at home. I was wearing this shawl, so it was nice and cozy and warm and Christmassy because it's red. So the name of the pattern is Flame Shawl with Pockets, so you can always find it on Ravelry or also on Lovecraft and Payhip. So yeah, all the usual place for my patterns. So speaking about Christmas and crafting, in December I made several Christmas baubles, Christmas balls. So I talked about last time during a live chat about indie gift along that was happening on Ravelry, and during this time I was not only showing my patterns but also participate as just normal crafter. So made couple cowls and also find through this big bundle of designers during this event. I was found the pattern for Christmas baubles and start making them. So I had here my number one. This is like a snowflake star something. Okay, so showing red on red, it's maybe not very okay, let me see. No, okay. So I had this inside of knitted cover is a big plastic, like clear bowl, and so it's an ornament you see with this extra thing to hang. And at some point, I don't know, maybe how many years ago, I got 3 of these clear plastic balls, I think to make something for each of my kids. So I have 3 kids, so it was 3 balls. Never happened, and I have no idea what I was thinking when I got these balls. But anyway, when I found this pattern, and it said that you need some something, it will be like around I think 8-9 centimeters in diameter. So anyway, this ball is not 8 centimeters in, so 80 millimeters in diameter. So, and so it was like perfect size for this cover. And pattern includes 4 different patterns, motifs for 4 different balls. And 2 is for the same size, this one and this one. So here it's more like a, yeah, you see snowflake or star, and here it's just like little stripes with extra. And 2 was different size, like a bigger, maybe 10 or 12 centimeters, I think, in diameter. So, but I had only the same size plastic balls. That's why I like adapted. So removed some parts of the chart, and so made the size what I needed here. So this is number 3. This is more like a snowflake probably. So it's in sections. So chart is like a 1 section, and you have here 4 sections. You start at the bottom, and then increase. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 section. And when I finished these 3 and was tried to find a place for them, and I realized that on our mantle over a fireplace we have several hooks. Usually we have 3 stockings for kids there, and between these stockings it's more hooks, and it's 4 hooks actually left empty. So I hang 3 of these, and was okay, if it's one hook left there, maybe I need to finish and make one more bubble. But at the time when I starting this fort, I had a little bit left of the white yarn. So, and I was looking at the chart, and it was like, okay, probably I will have enough yarn, white yarn, to finish this. But then when I start making, I realized I didn't think that it's 4 section. I need 4 times more of the white yarn. So it's at some point, I think it was like a halfway through to this, and I ran out of white yarn, and I was busy, of course, with some Christmas stuff and with kids, and not didn't go to the store. Yeah, and then I also need an actual plastic thing that will be put inside to finish this bubble. And finally, when I got to the store, got the yarn, and was looking through different stores, craft stores, for these plastic bubbles, and can't find the exact same size, I was okay. It won't happen in this Christmas probably, maybe next. So at this point, this is like almost finished. So I need to actually put a plastic thing inside and couple rows. So I cut the yarn already, so it's not attached to the real ball. So I need to put the plastic thing inside and finish couple rows of decreases, and then it will be done. But anyway, probably it will happen only next December, or when I got this plastic ball that I needed. I don't know, I can't remember, so it was several years ago, probably even before we moved here in Charlotte area, so I have no idea where I got this and what store. So I have no idea where to look for the same. Probably you can find the same. Maybe I need to go online and check if I find, I don't know, maybe on Amazon or something. Anyway, so this was my like Christmassy knitting, just for fun and to decorate our house a little bit. So this was like one project that I made, and during December I was also finishing my sample for In Tandem magazine. I tried to finish, but I think I need a couple hours more to actually finish. Can show you, it's a little secret, so it will be, but I need to finish probably this. So today is January 3rd, and kids went back to school finally after over 2 weeks break. So I need to gather everything together, make a plan what I will be doing, because I have commitment, deadline, couple deadlines I need to meet. So plus I also will be doing this, not this week, next week, couple classes in our local yarn store. So I need to go to check and what I need actually for a class to show and tell and teach. So, and during December, so I was working on sample for In Tandem, and like in between also did a couple hats. First was like our group of women. We get together usually to hike together or just hang around. And they decided to do baskets or boxes for newborns to donate to I think some shelters or something. So, and we were putting together these boxes, and so it was like a list of what needs to be in this box, what shelter, I think, thinking what needs to be done and what needs to be put in this box. And of course baby stuff like diapers, wipes, and so on. So, and also a couple pieces of clothing, and it was hats for babies. And I was thinking, okay, I have a couple hats already on my shelf that's waiting at some point to give away. and I throw these hats in these boxes, and as it was like a couple days before I knew actually that I will be doing, and I decided, okay, I can make extra couple. So it's a newborn hat. How long you need to do it if it's like worsted or decay weight or something. So you don't need much time to finish a hat. So I did a couple newborn hats, and so I don't have them. They're already gone in these boxes. It was, so I think I already posted. So at the end of the month I tried to post in my grid all the pieces that I finished during the year, but it didn't show it. Some, I don't know why. Maybe something was other plans to do and then postponed, and something was came across, and okay. It's usually at the end of each year I try to go through all my projects and see if I have pictures to post on Ravelry. So each project have pictures and all the descriptions, and so I was going through all this thing, and I saw that my Instagram missing some hats, most of them, because I was usually, if I do hats to donate, it's like in between projects, and it's like I finish and place on a shelf, and if I collect several and then go to donate or send them to some places, so it's like finished, done, and usually I'm finished and done close to the night, so no good light to take pictures, and so it's stay living on a shelf for a while before I get to them to take actual pictures. So at the end of the year I was trying to finish all these things. It's not like you need to do, but I like to have all my projects posts in at least on Ravelry, so that I can see what I have done this year, how many projects I finished. It's like little statistic. And so what was going with this? Yeah, and I did two posts, one post for knitted hats and one post for crochet hats. So, and if you go and see crochet hats in a grid, like a couple posts under this video, you will see several, and included these baby hats. It was only two this time because I had several hats that I made before that was waiting their time to be donated. So, and knitted hats I showed you last month, because I made them in I think November, several with stripes, and December I made several crochet hats. So this I can show you. For example, this one, it's a leftover yarn from cardigan that I made for one of my boys. It's a Sarasota yarn from Cascade Yarns. I think it's cotton with acrylic. Very simple double crochet from top down, and here is like a ribbing, imitation of ribbing. It's work sideways. I think it was single crochet through the back loop. So pretty simple, pretty basic. So it's still here on my shelf, but at some point we'll go to. And this is kid size, about probably 8, 9, 10 years old. So recently was all the hats for the kids. So that's and then I was finishing this hat during our knit night at the store, and I didn't have with me any more yarn. And of course, if you sit in a yarn shop, you'll find more yarn. So, and I started during the same knit night one more hat, and this is not exactly according to my pattern, but the idea is the same. It's like a V-stitch striped beanie. I have this pattern everywhere, and I think this is free pattern. Yes, yeah, V-stitch stripe beanie is a free pattern on Ravelry, and a pattern is for worsted weight yarn, and I think this was DK, so I just added little bit more stitches, but it's still a child size, probably also like 5, 6, 7 maybe. And this is V-stitches between normal double crochet, and I also added at the end crab stitch. It's single crochet, but you go opposite direction from the normal single. You're going which way? Okay. My brain is still sleeping today, probably. Yeah, you're going from right to left, yeah, and in crab stitch you're going from left to right. So this was just a hat, and what was yarn left from this hat, so I think I used only short of the skein, and I decided to go and finish this skein because I just got only one from the store, and so to make it more warm and to work it more quickly I used 2 strands of this yarn. So I used one end from one side, and so from outside of the skein, and one end from the inside of the skein, so to just hold 2 together. And I was making just simple DC, increasing and then straight, and then first I wanted to go the same way like I did this and make a ribbing with a single crochet through the back loop, but then I was, why not to try and make just normal ribbing with needles, why not? And I pick up on this end all the stitches, put on the needle and finish ribbing just on the needles 2x2 rib, and I think was simple stretchy bind off here at the end. So it was working top down. This part is crochet, this part is knitted. and we fold this and it looks like pretty warm and cozy hat. So that's it for, I think, about projects. That's what I made during the December. Yeah, but plus that's, I didn't finish quite, but I'm almost done with in tandem sample. It took me also some time to do it. Anyway, but so it's all about projects, but I can show you also a couple of things that I got during this December. First, at the end of, not at the end, but some close to the Christmas, we did gift exchange at the yarn shop. It's like, so as we going usual for knit nights every Tuesday, and we decided to get together and make a little party and exchange gifts. And it was white elephant exchange, so you bring, all people bring in gifts, and then we draw a number who is taking first, second, and so on from all this bunch of gifts. And if someone likes someone's gift, they can steal. So it was fun game, and fun to see how people what people will choose, and so on. And couple gift was stolen and changing owners during this time. It was fun. Last November I started, and actually I finished in December, a cowl, pink and gray. If you go and see in a grid I posted, it's the name of the pattern was Confluence, I think. Yeah, Confluence cowl by Mary W. Martin. So I made this cowl, and as I show you in November, partially done. I finished in December, sewed it together because it's like you made first in a scarf and then turn and make one side to another side, so it's interesting construction also. And I was thinking, so it was first I was making this cowl because I want to learn this technique. It's called fission, I think, technique, knitting, fission knitting. And I like the cowl, I like how it's turned, finished, and how it's look and so on. But I was thinking, okay, I have enough cowls already. Maybe I can give it away. Maybe. So, and when this our white elephant with gift exchange came along, so I was okay, this will be going to this gift exchange. And this cowl was got by a woman that was like dressed almost in pink, and when she opened this, and it's like half pink, half gray, it was so nice on her, and it felt like, okay, this was meant to be here. And yeah, it was nice to see that gift was well received, and she likes this, and also that's so when knitters or crocheters getting handmade gifts, it's usually more and more and more appreciated than just other people, because we knew how much time, how much energy, how much love we put in these gifts. So it was nice to see when a handmade gift is given to you as a crafter. So, and what I got during this gifts exchange, I got light for my neck to work in dark during the dark time. You can turn light here, different options, more bright or more dim light. And if you work, I work with a dark yarn in the evening. It was perfect. I was like, that's what I needed. Yeah, this is nice. I love it. And you can, I think, charge here with like USB things. And also, I think the color of the light you can change, more yellowish or more bluish, so depending on what you prefer. So very nice. I like it. And for my so it's not exactly Christmas gift, but we usually do it for New Year. So, but it's Christmas New Year gift. I got big set of needles. I open quickly during opening gifts, and I can show what is inside, but I didn't go through every single piece, so we'll see. So the set is from Needle Sprite. It's a mindful collection, and exactly this set is grateful value. No, gratitude set. It's a gratitude set, stainless steel interchangeable lace needles, 5 inches. But I think I have to say about this 5. Okay, this came in this kind of bag. Okay, here is the name also, and it's a beautiful mandala here, and the set is this kind of case. If you open it, you can see it's look like also big circle, and here is what is inside. Needles, needles, needles. And extra pouch. I will go through this pouch also. So what why I choose this one, because so of course it's metal, and I love metal needles, and it's pretty good tip here, and so, but I think when they say it's 5 inches needles, it's a little bit a lie here, because exact size it's shorter for something, but maybe they count with cable part as 5 inches. But anyway, so why I choose this set, they have 3 millimeters tips. Usually, at least what I saw, when it's a set, the set starts from US 3 size, which is 3.25 millimeters, and I often use 3 millimeters needles. So because I'm metric girl, I use all the millimeters, centimeters, and so on. And so it's, for me, makes more sense to use sizes that's 3, 4. Okay, I use also in between 3.5, 4.5, but not like 3.25 or 3.75. It's not my sizes. Anyway, so I got this, so it starts with 3 millimeters needles. Okay, and it is, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. Okay, I think they say 13 sets. 13 plus 1 extra, so it's 14. 14 sizes. 14 different sizes from 3 millimeters to 12 millimeters, which is US 17. So from US 2.5 to US 17. So what is inside of this pouch? Cables, and it's 2 types of cables, with normal fixed cord, which is you just screw your needle here and oops. Okay, yeah, probably the 5 inches it's calling from this metal part through the cable. So this is fixed cord, and they also have swivel cords, which mean the metal part is rotating around the cable. So if you screw this here, and probably it's hard to see, but I can rotate the needle, but cable stayed in place. You see? Okay. So 1, 2, 3 sizes of with swivel cords, and 3 sizes of fixed cords. And I think I showed you maybe last time or a couple chats before that I got fixed needles by Knitter's Pride Mindful Collection, and on the cords they have these tiny dots that's mark every inch, so it's like more also like a ruler. Okay, 6 cords. What else? Oh yeah, you can check your size, but I think the size, and yeah, it's pretty good visible here. I don't know if it's gray on metals. Yeah, but anyway, at least for now it's new. We'll see how it's worked and what is made, how it's made. So now I can see pretty good, so it's size in millimeters and also in US sizes numbers. Okay, this thing to measure you, to check your size needles. And so here in a pouch you can see one big place, and extra also here, extra pockets also here. And here in extra pocket we can find lots of, so 2 needles and lots of markers, just like a little, not a little, here's a big ring, small rings, medium size, and even this. So this is good for crochet actually, so you can stick at the beginning of the row. And this interlocking also markers. So it's plenty of markers, different sizes and different types. Okay, what else? Extra super tiny pouch. What is inside of this one? Okay, here is these tiny pins. I think it's help to screw or unscrew your cables to the tip. So it's actually 4 of these tiny, plenty. If you lose some, you have extras. So 4 of these pins, 2 connectors if you want to connect different size of cables between each other and make it even longer. And these caps to screw to the end of the cable if you want to put on the side your work. And this is 6 of these tiny things. I think they call it caps or something. So that's, I think that's it. Yeah. So 6 caps, 4 pins to use for cables, to screw cables to the tips, 2 connectors, they living in this tiny pouch. Come on. Okay, lots of markers, probably 10 of each size, big, medium, small, interlocking, and just to stick. So it's removable, but it's not an interlocking, I think. 2 needles. Everything going here, nicely packed. Yeah, this one, cords. Let's open this and see. Yes, see, I didn't open all the pieces yet, so here is the actual cable. It's probably the longest to make a 60 or 48 inches. Yeah. So I need to cast on something to see how it'll work and how it's actually with the needle and so. Yeah. I'll report later about how I like or dislike or maybe super like after actually work with them. But I like how it's look, I like how it's feel, I like all the small pieces that's here. Yeah, and you can use these tiny things for all your notions and add some extra stuff. Of course, it's plenty of room more here. So very nice. And I like that it's kind of soft. It's not hard case. It's kind of, it's something hard inside, so it's still in shape, but it's also fabric outside. Yeah, and plus you have extra bag for maybe a little project like socks or something. And I think I have one stitch marker with the same element that was coming in the needles with fixed, so it's very similar. Oops, this one with a fixed cable needle. So this is my big new needle set, and I can't wait to try it actually with some project and how it will work. And extra, as I was ordering this big set from some place, and I drew in a card also tiny things. This is tiny hat, tiny glove to hold your double points. This size is a little bit big. This is US 6 probably, 3.5 millimeters. I think this holder is up to 3 millimeters. So I can stick these needles here, but it's pretty tight. So hold your double points in place. Hat and glove. Yeah, just for fun. Okay, and more stuff that I got recently. Also books, couple new books. First is called More Modern Top-Down Knitting by Kristina McGowan, I think. Her first book was Modern Top-Down Knitting. I think I took a couple times from our library this top-down, and this is more modern top-down knitting. I just was going through all these pages quickly, and so she has different types of garment here. For example, not only sweaters or tops, but like, for example, poncho, kind of, or cape she called it, or even pants and shorts, couple hats, and yeah, also sweater, and I think even something with probably interchangeable or some kind of color work. Yeah, just got this book, and we'll see. I don't know if I'll be making something, or I like this one, maple shade coat. and or it's more like a inspiration, or sometimes I also look how the pattern is written to see if I like this style of writing, or so, because I do plan. I don't know if it will happen, but I do plan to do a garment pattern. So that's, I would like to see more other people's how they write a garment, because it's more, of course, complicated because of many different sizes, and you need adjust something during also, not just numbers, but for a garment it's different places when you need to adjust something, and for bigger size or opposite for smaller sizes you need to eliminate or you need to add something. So I would like to see how other people writing these adjustments. So, and sometimes it's more relaxed, more easy to see in a book or in some print version. Just if you go sit on the couch and just go around the pages instead of looking online and download something and so on. And I do like that she has here different types of things. So it's a new book, you'll see. And one more, just because it was on the shelf, I need to rescue it. Knitting toys and dolls. You probably see it's opposite mirror. So here 80 plus patterns, you see, of different things. Several dolls, like let's show, yeah, like a here picture on a front, for example, here, yeah, and also animals. I like this one, Foggy. And I like, I think it was some elephant here. Let me find it. Piggies, mice. Oh yeah, here it's elephant. Look, how cute is this? I think it's some kind of fabric also attached to the ears, and here and here on the bottom the fits. So I think it's small and not so small. Like here is an owl, probably it's not very small toy, and couple some kind of templates also here, probably to make extra little birdies, and yeah, different things. Chicken. Hello. Yeah. Bunny, fish, cat, dog, yeah, all kind of creatures, and even dinosaur. Stegosaurus probably. Yeah, my kids already past this age of dinosaur, but I still remember some names. Here is also a jacket for a dog. Yeah, all kind of things. Yeah, this is the book. I showed you last month, I think, that I made, or even month before, that I made several. Actually, they are here. Several these cuties, and they are knitted. So when I saw this book, and I was okay, maybe I will do more. Yeah. Okay, guys. Any questions or comments or something? Yeah, I don't see here. No? Okay. I think that's it for today. Not much of the projects months, but anyway, I did some knitting and of course crocheting and pattern writing and yeah, some fun stuff. And during winter break for kids, it was like 2-something weeks off. Yeah, we did spend lots of time with family together as family. And yeah, this was December. Already this month, January. So I will be doing couple classes for knitters. I need to finish a pattern for magazines. It's due, and I need to send it. Make sure that I meet the deadline. Yeah. And I will be going. I have also one idea that's like roaming my head. If I will be doing this idea, so it will be more knitting, more pattern writing, and so on. So the new year started. New project lining up, so they need to be finished, some in time, exact time, some at some point. And I had couple things that I didn't finish last year, so I'm hoping that I will have time to finish it this year. So it's like, yeah, work in progress and work in progress to write some work in progress and so on. Yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me, and replay will be soon here on Instagram and probably at the end of the day on YouTube. And so if you have any questions or just comments, let me know. See you in a month, and I'm glad that I continue to do these lives, because so I think this is the 9th time that I'm doing. So I started in beginning of the May, so about my first live was about April, so I think it's 9 months through, and I was surprised that I did it. And it's nice to have like a summarizing your months and see what was done, what is not finished also need to be seen. And I like this format. It's easy for me to keep up, and easy enough to remember all the things. And yeah, I will be continue this monthly live chat. We'll see how it's 2023 will be going. Okay, see you next month in February, beginning of February. Bye.